people have had brought up the food, or came in and just brought the food. We're gonna cut that out because we ain't had the food. The reason why we haven't had the food is because they haven't cleaned the bathroom since we've been here. It's revving it up, going like crazy, and then all of a sudden, just like that, it's dead silent. That's it, just dead silent. And I tell Chris, he's in the bar ditch. He didn't make it.
Yeah.
And you get on this loop and you're stuck.
Yeah, so we may be here for 4 hours.
My bike just started running a little hot back here. I think it's just too much stopping and going. So we pulled over, let it cool down. You tell me, where are we going next?
Well, we're gonna go down here.
So where are we? We're at
Deal's Gap.
Okay.
And we're gonna go down here to that road. I wish I knew what that road was.
It's the Cherohala Skyway.
I know, but I want to know what the number is.
Yeah, this road here, the Cherohala Skyway, is a fun road also.
Yes.
I mean, it has big, wider turns. It's a little faster, but it also has some good, tight technical stuff.
Yes. Okay, so there's lots of gas stations. I guess we have the Old West mentality, you know, Utah, where gas stations are few and far between.
Yes.
It's not the case out here.
No, that's not what we're seeing.
We're making a quick pit stop here to try to find, we were recommended a place to have lunch. Tellico Beach is supposed to be a popular place within the motorcycle community. I know we don't showcase a lot of restaurants eating out, so...
Tellico Beach Drive-In. That's what he said, it was a drive-in.
Oh, yeah.
So it's an hour and 14 minutes. So
Okay.
to put it there at 12:15, you good?
Okay.
Well, I think so far, checking this, this bag is perfect. It's like a great size. I kind of wish it would hold an iPad, but it would hold an iPad mini. So if you had the GPS on your iPad, you could use that, you know, which would be nice. But the magnets are super strong. This the other one I had, remember the old one I had?
Yeah.
It a long time ago. It felt like it was. I was always like wanting to hold it.
Yeah.
These suckers not going anywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not going anywhere.
Yeah. And it's nice to have a map.
And yeah, now I've got a map here that's, you know, that's where what I need, what I want to see.
Yeah.
You know?
Sweet.
Yeah. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You ready?
Yep.
Well, dude,
waiting
these
for-
guys are gonna...
I think they're a little confused.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Well, maybe if he's backing up now, I don't know what they're doing. Wow. Y'all done? Well, I'm looking at parking, and
Okay, so we stopped at Tellico Beach for lunch. Getting a burger, some french fries, but we scored on this place to sit and eat it. Unwrap that, I gotta see that. Oh. What kind of burger is that?
It's a good one.
It's huge.
That's what it looks like. It looks like a good one.
Get back here. So we missed.
What are you saying?
We missed something.
We did. We missed the falls.
Yes. So
you know how Chris is with waterfalls.
So since we have time, we're gonna backtrack a little bit and see if we can find Turkey Creek.
Turkey Creek Road.
Yes.
That's the plan.
And try to head for Bald River Falls is what we're going to try to do.
Yeah, so this is Bald Creek. Is that what the name of this is? Bald Creek Falls?
This is Turkey Creek Road, and we're going to Bald River Falls.
Bald River?
Yes.
Okay.
We're going for a ride. That's what we're doing.
I know, and it may or may not rain this afternoon, so we need to be careful when we're out there on these twisty roads, for sure.
We are going on what's called part of the Gatlinburg Run.
Right.
Maybe the whole loop, depends on the weather, but definitely we're going to try to make it at least to Cade's Corner. No, Cade's Cove.
Cade's Cove. There's a Hurricane Delta. Kind of get an idea of what time of year it is. Hurricane Delta is 2 days from here. It's supposed to rain for 3 consecutive days when we get back. People have questioned the size of our tent, and size matters. She loves it when I do stuff like that.
Okay.
Size matters.
Okay.
It's like an RV. It's 14 by 8, so we have plenty of room in there to work and, you know, edit videos. So just remember, size matters.
Really? We just took the turn to Cade's Cove, and the sign that said that it's between 0 to 4 hours it takes to get there. So
Yeah, that's weird.
We're trying to figure out what exactly that means. We found the people.
Yeah.
Maybe this was a mistake.
Be our idol. Don't idle.
Yes, it's a little challenging riding a motorcycle 5 miles an hour.
Or less.
Or less. Ooh, signs. What do they say?
It says Sparks Lane, 2 mile exit. Scenic Loop, 9 miles to exit. Ooh, 2 miles to exit. Let's go there. What do you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't know what this is. All right, so what did we do? What did we do?
We came to Caves Cove.
And we still don't know what it is because it's...
Well, it's a scenic loop, and it must be some wildlife. It's a national park. It's part of
Yeah.
the Great Smoky Mountains, I guess.
Yes.
And we took the 2 mile exit. We're 2 miles to where we can exit. And it looks like we get to go through water.
Yes. Otherwise, it's still 9 miles that way, so...
Oh, it's not bad.
Oh. Piece of cake.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have done a coming and a going.
Ooh, my toes got wet. My boots got wet.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. They're catching butterflies. That would have been cool, coming and going through water. So my bike just started running a little hot back here. I think it's just too much stopping and going. So we pulled over, let it cool down, and wouldn't you know it, we found a great place for lunch. Alright, so look at us. We're heading to Gatlinburg and we're back in traffic again.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
Not quite for sure what's going on, and keeping an eye on the temperature gauge on my bike. Seems like it's doing okay now. Had a little scare with the flashing red triangle going, warning, warning, warning.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that.
That's never good on a BMW.
No.
Is the red light.
No, so the flashing red light was here. This was going up and down. Got off the road, turned the bike off as soon as we could so it could cool down.
So we pulled over like everybody else to see what this was. We don't even know the name of it.
But it's pretty.
But it's pretty and we're gonna check it out. We'll give you a report in a minute.
All right, we got the scoop on it. This place is called the Sinks.
Yeah, the Sinks.
And these waterfalls were created in the 1900s when a log jam came here.
Long jam came through and it jammed up really fast, so the miners or the loggers blew it up with dynamite and blew a crater and altered the course of the river and made it come this way. We are right there.
Okay, we're on the border.
At the border, Tennessee and North Carolina.
Okay.
We are right there.
So our campground is the bird.
Our camp, as the bird flies, it's right there.
Yeah, straight across.
Yeah. So, question is, do we go this way and come up the dragon? Or do we turn back around and go the opposite direction?
What are we doing? Okay, we pushed our luck and we knew rain was coming, but we still wanted to ride, so here we are.
So here we are, putting on our rain gear.
About an hour and a half away from the camp, and we still have to go through the tail of the dragon in the rain.
What am I doing?
What you doing, Rich?
I'm looking for a photograph on the Extreme Motorsports Photography Gallery. Because we rode the Dragon yesterday evening, and I was looking for me on the bike and you, see if it's worth purchasing.
What else are we doing?
Sitting in the rain.
Hurricane Delta. It's not a hurricane anymore.
It's not quite, Delta's not quite here yet.
Oh, Delta's not even here yet?
This is one of the fingers that's way up there.
Oh.
And then tomorrow, the remnants of Delta will be here.
Oh, okay. So we're waiting for the remnants of Delta to hit. You gave me grief for this, didn't you?
I gave you grief for that.
And now you're going to use it, aren't you?
Yes, I'm going to use it.
Richard has to go to the bathroom and he doesn't want to get wet.
Wear glasses. I hate them.
Bye. A little bit, yeah. We got the makings for what we're gonna attempt to make today. I don't know. I knew the bad weather was coming in and we'd be hunkered down, and so soup sounded good and not from a can. So we're gonna make coconut curry soup. All right, we had a little break in the weather, so I'm gonna come out here and try to cook. All right, so I added the rice. Now we're just gonna let it sit here and soak up all these juices for a little bit, and then we'll eat.
Did you put the rice in there?
The rice, I did. Got everything in there. Is it good?
Yeah, it's really good. That was unique.
Well, that's what I was shooting
Yeah,
for.
it's really tasty. Wow.
That was one of the reasons why I wanted to do this, is because being on the road for what, 6 months now? We kind of are getting in a rut on our cooking. So I thought, hey, let's just try, we're at this campground for several days, let's try something different. So that's what I did.
And this is really good.
Out of the rut.
It's called the Pumpkin Center Campground.
Yes.
Anywhere you want on the property to throw a tent.
Yes.
There you go. And they have showers. We have not had the food here, but a lot of people have had brought up the food, or came in and just brought the food. We're gonna cut that out because we ain't had the food. The reason why we haven't had the food is because they haven't cleaned the bathroom since we've been here. So you can just imagine what the kitchen is. Okay, so I have to tell you what happened last night. Last night we're sitting in our tent. It's a weekend, or it's Sunday, and somebody was in here with a little Yamaha, and he'd had a little too much to drink. And he was revving his bike up, and Chris and I were getting kind of kick out of it, and we were counting how many times he had to rev the bike up. We counted 22 one time?
Yeah.
Wasn't it something
Well,
crazy?
he would ride from
He would ride from
one end of the
He
camp.
would ride from right here to right over there,
Which isn't far.
which isn't far, and rev it 25 times every time. Well, then we don't have this on video, but we'll tell you. Then he leaves and goes out this way, revving it up, going like crazy, and then all of a sudden, just like that, it's dead silent. That's it, just dead silent. And I tell Chris, he's in the bar ditch. He didn't make it.
Sure enough.
Sure enough, we didn't, because he had a lot of friends here with him. Next thing you know, 5 minutes later, he's walking past our tent going, I was sitting there yelling for you. I was screaming for you. I went off into the bar ditch. I'm in the river now. I'm actually in the water. He was okay, thank goodness.
It's been entertaining.
But it was very entertaining. And I have to say, I felt bad because I kind of thought that's what might have happened, but we were already kind of locked down in bed, so we didn't get our lazy butts up and go try to rescue the guy. But it was like burnout, and then silence.
Well, he had a lot of friends come out to help him.
Yes, he did. He had
We
lots of
didn't
friends.
leave him in the bar ditch.
No, they didn't leave him in the bar ditch, but it was really kind of comical. Don't drink and ride.
I thought I'd share with you some of the reality of living in a tent when it rains. It's not always
The remnants of a hurricane.
in the remnants of a hurricane. It's not always fun and games. So yeah, we tried to keep the mud out, but it's just,
Well,
Yeah.
outside.
welcome to reality. Nice clean water.
Here we are over here at Pumpkin Center. I say we go down the Dragon, through Deal's Gap, down 28, over here to Bryson City and Cherokee. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Today is October 12th, and we are rolling out of Pumpkin Center Motorcycle Campground and heading our way over to the Blue Ridge Campground.
Yep.
It's not very far away, but we just got through the remnants of Hurricane Delta, so everything's wet. We're gonna haul butt over there to get everything's set back up, and hopefully it'll dry out a little bit so it doesn't get too
Yes,
funky.
I am.
Ooh, I'm slipping.
Oh, yeah, he left a big skid mark here. Ooh, in the dirt. Found it, and it's weird because each little piece on this tree has a story.
Yeah,
It's just so weird. You
from
know,
that road.
Somebody's oh shit moment is really what it is. Every single little piece has got a pucker factor.
You got a
attached to it.
pucker factor on it. Yeah, that's right. Something. That's great.
So, Chris and Rich, where'd you have lunch today?
Under the tree of shade.
Yeah. What do we have? We have some leftover pork mixed with barbecue and some Gouda cheese.